Welcome to WrestleMania, and welcome to WWE 2K22 MyGM Mode. I am your host, attackslug. This is the final episode because it is WrestleMania in Montreal, Canada, with 1.9 million watching at home. We have a pretty good budget and have a pay-per-view to book and finish these feuds and hopefully, fingers crossed, take down William Regal once and for all. Now, where to even begin? The main event. Of course, the main event. First of all, actually, I'm curious. How would the CPU book this show? If I auto book, what do they say? They want those tag belts main event. The AI does not even book the world title. Perhaps that is why Regal has not been booking his world title. So that's kind of funny. But regardless, this is not the show that I want, so we're not booking that. No thank you, nah. We're good. Similar, but definitely not in that order by any means. So, sorry guys. The main event clearly should be your world champion, Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre. That should be for the title, and that should be contested in Hell in a Cell. It's WrestleMania. We're doing it big. So, we close the show with that. We open the show with our women's world title, Trish Stratus, new champion, and Bianca for that title, and it will be an Extreme Rules match. I told you, we're doing things big, spending this money, making it happen. So, in the mid-card, right smack dab in the middle, are those tag team championships, and that is Chad Gable and Kushida, who is now back in New Japan. Congrats. And they go up against that New Day in their level 4 feud for those tag team titles. It'll be a tag team titles table match, and it will have interference from myself. Oh, I can only do that on regular? Well, you know what? Fine then. We're doing it. We're getting that Chad Gable thing that he wanted us to do, and we're actually interfering on behalf of Chad Gable. I promised him I would. So there we go with that. So, meanwhile, we also promised Edge a TLC match, even with no title on the line. So, Brock Lesnar and Edge in their TLC. We're already at 85K for this show. Now, the final remaining match we have on the show, I'm sorry, it's Beth Phoenix, and Asuka, and Owens, and Joe, but it's gotta be John Cena and Randy Orton. So, they are indeed level 4, and that one can be a tables match, perhaps? Yes, so Extreme Rules, tables, normal, TLC, Hell in a Cell. 90,000 even before logistics. So, let's head over into logistics, and how much? 150K for the big open stadium with the capacity, the tickets, and the 12% show quality WrestleMania. It's WrestleMania. We're doing that. So, that puts us into a spot here. Now, I know we have a power card, and that is free special effects booking. So, free on that, which is great, and that will definitely save us some here as we want these effects. Now, I obviously would love the industry-leading lights, 3D effects, and pyro, but actually affording that is not going to happen, so unfortunately we are at the advanced effects and pyro for free. The road crew, well, let's see, 205 of 224, and advertising, we can afford that one. We can't afford that one. Again, we are going to blow Regal out of the water on this show. I want an absolute dominant victory, but also, book 1 star with under 50 on promos to get that cameo checkbox on the optional goal. So 1 superstar who is under 50 on promos, we have only Tim Burr. So Tim Burr, who is a 5, by the way. I'm just noticing that now at the end of this whole video series, that Tim Burr's 5 on promo. How? How is this lumberjack a 5 on promo? Okay. So we'll do 1 promo to actually get our thing here and get our optional. Wait, what? Was it under or over 50? Let's try doing KO here. And have him do the advertising. And then check on our... It was over 50, not under 50. I'm reading it wrong. That's on me. These things happen. So KO, cutting that promo, doing that deal. So yes, we are spending everything we have here on this WrestleMania card to beat William Regal at the end of this GM mode. Is there anything else I'm missing? Is there anything else? The glorious Robert Roode slapjack for $8,000. Nah, I'm good. We'll take one final look at the ratings here, where I am only ahead by about 9,000 fans. But I'm making him pay twice as much to book matches on this card, so good luck with that, Regal. Good freaking luck. Here we go. WrestleMania, confirming the show. Big open stadium, baby. Okay, let's see how things pan out. Trish Stratus, your new Raw Women's Champion, against the rematch clause, Bianca Belair. Ding, 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 gloom. It is Trish retaining at Mania. 4.5 stars. Rivalry complete. John Cena, Randy Orton, tables match. Let's simulate that. 1, 2, 3. It is Randy Orton, the Viper, the Legend Killer. 4 stars. Rivalry complete. The tag team titles, and interfering on behalf of Chad Gable. So in a regular match, 2, 3, and they retain those titles. 4 stars. Amazing. Mid-card, TLC, Brock Lesnar, the Rated R Superstar, the Ultimate Opportunist versus the Beast in a TLC with no actual belt hanging from the rafters. Whatever. Edge got the opportunity in that TLC. 4 stars. Amazing. Kevin Owens, advertising, excellent, -2, $14,000. And spectating that Hell in a Cell main event, champion versus challenger. Let's go. Can Drew reclaim what is his, and why am I not on the Mania set here? Like, why is this also say Raw? This should be the Mania set. What's happening here? I needed a good thumbnail, you guys. Like, what happened? This should be WrestleMania, right? But it's like the Smackdown set with the weird arm things. But hey, we're outside in the open air, so that's something. But still, I was hoping for a Mania-themed set here. I mean, look, we got a TLC themed set at TLC. So where's the Mania branding on this set? At WrestleMania in Montreal. Drew, where is it? I don't see it. Unfortunate. So thanks, Drew, skipping your scene, bringing out the champion, Finn Balor. I will have to get something going for the... Otherwise, making this thumbnail make more sense. And man, I would have loved if Balor actually had an alternate attire for the Demon for Mania, but unfortunately, they're separate. So here comes the Prince, Finn Balor, wearing that title oh so well. It is indeed Balor Club for everyone, but the rock and roller here looking to defend in Hell in a Cell. And the classic silver Hell in a Cell. So the old school style Hell in a Cell. Good times, man. Good freaking times. So they're lowering the cell. Dun 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 dun. Okay. The cage is down. These two men. Sling blade off the bat. What are my other cameras here? So we'll change that one. Oh, on the turnbuckle here. That's awesome. So Finn with the Pele kick. Can't see. Alright, not a whole lot here to really... Oh, really? What? Okay, I was going to say, that can't be already for that coup de grace. That is a bit too soon for that. But a 1, a 2, and a kick out from Drew. So, coup de grace versus the Claymore is the challenge here. And so far, Balor has Drew's number. Taken down that Scottish Warrior at WrestleMania. Going to the top again. Gonna fly the high rent district with a super huge splash on Drew, but only a 1 count for Mr. Balor. Will he leave tonight still champion as he leaves the ring now to go under for the plunder? Is there tables under there? Is there a baseball? Ah, sledgehammer. Sledgehammer. So he learned from Papa H on NXT about that sledgehammer. And now Drew into the corner as Finn, woo, coming down with those chops and punches. Back and forth. Learned that in Japan for sure. Oh, they broke the wall. They're on the outside of the cell. Good Lord, that happened. I can't see anything, but that indeed happened. As they make their way around the cell, no one has started climbing yet, but now Finn Balor scaling the cell. Drew on the other side, scaling the cell. Good Lord, both men heading to that top. But you can't win the match on the top. So who's going off the cell? That's the question. Who is it going to be? Codebreaker to Drew. As these two sharpshooter, no, figure 4 leg lock from Balor on Drew on top of the cell. Screaming in pain and agony. What do we got? What do we got? 1916 on the top of the cell. Good Lord. And then stomping the arm as Drew is stunned. Balor. Nice. On that cell. Love it. Love it. Balor has finish. Finish. But what can he do? Future shock on top of the cell. I called it and we saw it. Both men have finish. How's this going to end? How's it going to end? I honestly have no earthly idea how this is going to end. And I'm excited to find out here as the AI fights the AI in 2K22. What's going on here? The strength, the power of Drew, the Beal, but stays on that cell top and taunts. Claymore again to Balor. There's nothing left here, folks. There is nothing left. Drew with authority, bringing it down in the wrong direction. Drew takes the dive. Finally, something happens there. And Drew falls, and climbing down is Balor. That was a knockdown, drag out, to be sure. Now, can they get back into the ring and finish the fight? And Balor going back up. Oh my God. You guys, this match is so long. Please, it's hot. I'm sweaty. Chill. And now, again, and through the table goes McIntyre. Oh my God. And Balor just, yeah, loving it, but you didn't win, bro. You didn't win the match. It has to end in the ring. Is it broken? Did it glitch out? Are we done here? Are we done here? Because that was great, but I would have loved to see a pinfall actually on camera and not just whatever the hell this is. So yes, 2K22 on hard. The AI in a Hell in a Cell, perhaps not the smartest in the world. And with this fun bug, we must hit the button to quit and simulate. So, unfortunately, gotta do that. A damn shame, but Balor retains in a 5-star legendary main event Hell in a Cell. Okay, and then finally, Smackdown. You don't even have Corbin actually defending his title, so Swerve and Andre, regular match. What do we got? And it's 3, and Swerve again beats Andre and gets hurt in the process. 3.5. Corbin, kind of promo. Yeah, whatever. Okay, fine. Mid-card, Otis and Booker T with Volta running in on Book. And it is indeed Otis winning that matchup. So, 4 stars, amazing. MVP, charity promo, 5K fans. Mid-card, Eichner and Dragunov. One-on-one, normal, regular. And it is Eichner winning that matchup. 4 stars, amazing. Titus doing that charity 5K. Hell in a Cell, Dakota Kai and Natalya. Paws out, claws out. It is Dakota winning the match and getting injured. 3.5. Great. And your main event, and the tag titles are not even on the line on this one in a regular main event. So, what do we got? It is Tamina and Mandy. 3.5. Okay, I'm pretty sure I obliterated Smackdown on that. So, amazing booking. Amazing. Take that, William Regal. Your show was nowhere near my show, and you got multiple injuries. Not that it matters. So, continuing. 129 and 281,000 on the fan change. $500,000 on the bank. So, in the bank, rather. 129 and 281. Smackdown? Smackdown. 107, 229. Pretty sure I won that show. Pretty sure I won this whole freaking thing. Smackdown, take that. Regal, ranking number 2. So, 2.2 million versus 2.14 million. Where is my women's champion? It does not matter because we won. And thus concludes, there it is. Oh good, a My Faction card. Who cares? My Faction, whatever. So, there we go. Let's hit back on that. And there is the final ratings of these two shows. And I pretty much creamed William Regal on this deal. The budget, I hit 0. And I fought back on that. So, there it is. I am your host, attackslug, season complete. But the Hitman Heart Trophy, love it. Now, what this thing needs, what this thing really needs is A, mid-card titles, B, more matches, C, more match types, and D, trades, negotiations with the opposing brand, like other options. So, if they add those, then I'll come back. If not, it's kind of whatever. But I am your host, attackslug, back here for more videos real soon. I'll see you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out. Sunshine!